have not done this in a very long time. Like a long time. Hey, it's a Swag. And we're here. We're doing a bit of a Let's Play type thing. It's been not including second channel stuff like Dark Souls, I think it's been, holy cow, it's been a while since I've done a video like this. But yeah, no, I just decided to put this video out after finishing my my newest video, just to have a little bit of a place to talk and a place to rant about whatever's going on, whether that be in regards to new game releases, Tears of the Kingdom coming very soon, YouTube, and pretty much anything that's going on. I just think it would be a good way to release and not have to work on such a professional style project. So I've been replaying a lot of Zelda games recently in preparation for Tears of the Kingdom. Twilight Princess, Spirit Tracks, and a little bit of Majora's Mask on the side. We've only got like 53 days until the game comes out. That's kind of crazy. I'm currently about to enter the Palace of Twilight. Probably one of my favorite dungeons in the whole series. Look at those square chains. Dust. Never mind, gone. Let's go! We unlocked the rock! I played through Twilight Princess probably about 3 times in all. Both times on Wii. Oh, yo, what up? It's the squad. But this is my first time playing the game on Wii U. HD version. The reveal! She's the person! She's the Twilight Princess! She looks like you know the guy from Clutch Power? Her hair gives me that. The fuse shadow is so cool. See, look at her hair. Oh, hi, yep, very nice. They really said just stretch her mouth out. But it's a Wild reference? No way! Oh, that's me. I love Link's Ordon outfit in this game. Don't do the smile again. Ew. Bro, look at his goofy face. She literally went in for a fist bump, and you're like, okay. It's the doormat of Twilight. I love that effect. That's really cool. Yeah, upon replaying this game for like the 3rd time, it's definitely one of the best Zeldas in my mind. At first, I didn't love Wolf Link, and I still don't love Wolf Link, but I think he's grown on me in regards to gameplay variety. I love this. Oh my goodness. One of my favorite dungeons in any Zelda game. The atmosphere is so cool. I feel like some people would have some problems with it being like more ethereal and like digital, but I love this aesthetic. It may not be my favorite dungeon mechanically. Like, it's alright mechanically. Oh, hello, sir. He's a Zonai. He got the Zonai. What up, dude? Oh, you can do that? Haha. Dang, I'm sorry, bro. I take it back. Hey, you. Oh my goodness. I just can't get, oh, and then the big gate back there. I can't get over how cool this area is. It's like one of the first times you really like travel into a whole new dimension in a Zelda game. Obviously, that isn't entirely true. You go to like the Chamber of Sages in the Dark World and all that, but you can't really play in the, oh my goodness. But there's no gameplay in the Chamber of Sages, and the Dark World is just a mirror world of the already existing map. This is just an entirely new realm. The music, like the lighting, everything about it. Even Link, look at this. It's just faded and it's so cool. Like, it's edging on a sepia tone. I know some people weren't exactly satisfied with Breath of the Wild's more technological approach to its aesthetic, but I genuinely think that that Twilight Princess just, oh my goodness, I forgot about the giant Zant heads. Look at that. Oh, I think this like digital type, like otherworldly aesthetic was the perfect way to bring technology into Zelda, because it's never stated to be explicitly technological. It's like a mesh between magic and technology, or rather it's magic kind of masquerading as technology. And I think that's my favorite way for them to go for that kind of aesthetic. So I've been playing on hero mode recently, and honestly, it's not really that hard. Since I played the Wii version twice, and now I'm playing the Wii U version on hero mode, I've never actually gotten to see the world flipped to the left, or rather unflipped. Oh! Essentially, I've never seen the version of the game where Link is left-handed. So everything here is really familiar to me. I don't think I'm gonna play through the normal mode again anytime soon, but I certainly want to look at the game in that reversed, that mirrored light. That's what having friends who you get to force into playing some of your favorite games is for. I remember I tried to do it with Peter on the channel a while back with A Link to the Past.
I've got a sword, I can't lose. Oh yeah. So, what are your opinions on those little balloons that like are water balloons, but like they're not great water balloons? You know, those ones that like you put on the hose and it fills up like 100 of them, and it's like whenever you throw the water balloon, it leaves like this little piece of plastic, a little rubber on the floor, ground. I do it on rugs. And you gotta pick it up later. It's so annoying, but like, you know, you have to do it. So a little known fact is that this guy, he has red shoes. You know who else had red shoes? Dory from Finding Nemo. Also, Wizard of what is this? Is that the flight plan? Where am I? Hold on. Where's the missile going? It's going to 1F and B1. It's a big missile. Okay, 1F, B1. I need to save them from the missile. I'm going. I know what I need to do. I am a rule breaker, the trailblazer, the one. Sir, there's a missile coming. I have to kill you. It's my friend. I'm going to name him Bartholomew. Sir, can I have what's in that box? Why not? Lol. Father Abraham, have many sons. Have many sons as Father Abraham. I'm one of them, and so are you. I'm a murderer. I don't even know I'm doing this. What are you? Go away. Go away. I need to rob you. Become trolled. And don't forget, always say goodbye to the monkey.
We never really got far in it, but yeah, it's really, really fun to be able to show close friends games you've loved, because if they end up enjoying it, you get to see the game in an entirely new light. Especially if it's a really long game that you are not currently interested in replaying, or like kind of in that sweet spot. Because I replay Zelda games quite a lot, and sometimes you're in that sweet spot, like that in between, where you're like, oh, it's been like 6 months, I kind of want to come back to this game, but it's also only been 6 months, and an entire playthrough is like a commitment to make, so you don't quite want to do it. So knowing people who are playing through it for the first time on their own is absolutely awesome. All right, I know what to do. Let's go. You don't want any of this. I assure you, you desire none of this. Oh, Zand, hello. Oh my, I didn't know you had children. Oh, something I want to do as well. I want to do some hard boss battles with the Ordon equipment, just to give hero mode that slightly needed difficulty uptick. Because I'll be honest, the enemies in this game just aren't they're not my favorite. The combat, spectacular, probably my favorite in the series, but the enemies are really lacking in regards to responsiveness. I think this game has my favorite enemy in the series, the Twilight Princess Darknut. I think that ranks right up there with Iron Knuckles for some of the best mini boss fights in the game, or in the series rather. But in regards to difficulty otherwise, it's like, it's very, very easy. The game is extremely generous in regards to reaction time, so you can just like take your sweet time. I forgot what I'm supposed to do here. Do I have any items that will help? Oh, I know what to do. Oh my goodness, it echoes. Also, a bit of a lukewarm take about this game. I think it has amazing dungeons, but I don't really look forward to replaying them. I think it has some of the most unique dungeons, Snow Peak and Palace of Twilight, but I just feel like some of them are so like long, there's not much to rediscover when you go back to them, I suppose. One of the main reasons I like the water temple in Ocarina of Time more than the lake bed temple is that its difficulty, I think, provides for more enjoyment on repeat playthroughs. Because of how confusing it is, you end up forgetting some stuff on your replay, which in my mind just adds more value to figuring out a puzzle again without having to, without just like going through the motions with a puzzle you already know. Bro, he just like dark farted everywhere. Why, hello, sir. Power of the soul is the source of life in this world. Blaze moment. The soul emeralds. That's a Sonic reference, I think. Ha! Goober, allow me to steal this ancient divine relic from a time gone past. I'm sure there will be no consequences. Oh, it would seem the demon is chasing me. Well, that's fine. I can arise a staircase and then preferably take out my grabby thing and grab it. Away. Mom, look, I got the giant Twilight eyeball. Oh, hi. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll just go by, you know? You know what I'm saying? Live and let live. You know what I mean? As for you, die and please die. Or I could just not reach that. That's awesome too. Man, that's like so cool, guys. I love that they did that. That's not, what? I don't know where that came from. That wasn't even a design complaint. There was nothing wrong with that segment. No, don't take it mine. Thank you. Piece of heart? Stamp. Oh my goodness. Bro, I got murdered. Hey, nighty night. Yo, is that a Two Bros in a Hotel reference?
Nighty night.
So not so smoothly segueing into another topic of conversation. I recently just finished an hour-and-a-half retrospective on Sonic Adventure 2, which is why I'm making this video, because I need a break from professional content for at least one video and just make a silly rant video for you people to suffer through. Don't get me wrong, it was very fun. It was a great experience. And by a great experience, I mean, it was a lot of editing. I overworked myself a little bit attempting to get that video out. There was one night that I genuinely thought I was going insane. In essence, I had been editing like all day, which was not a good idea. I think I actually sat down and edited for like 10 hours that day, which, mind you, is not meant to be any kind of bragging. Those are not bragging rights. That is a sad thing to do. 10 hours accumulatively. I didn't like not take my eyes off the screen for 10 hours straight. But point being, I think I was just doing the same thing for so long that day that I actually ended up like maybe at 1, 2 a.m. when I was still up and editing. I was just like, too much, bro, too much. I don't like that. It was after that that I decided, okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I need to work at a pace. I need to set a pace for myself, a healthy pace for myself. It's not the perfect video. I think it turned out all right. There's a saying that I resonated with before that goes something like, art is never finished, only abandoned. I think by the end of a project, you end up getting your main point across, and the ambition that fueled that project is still very apparent in your work. But whether it be due to time constraints or budget or whatever else, many pieces of art, especially YouTube videos, never turn out perfectly the way you want them to, and you end up having to make compromises. For me, that was realizing, holy cow, this is a really long video. I can't imbue this at my current state healthily with the same amount of quality in like every minute of video that I can with like an 11-minute video. I don't think it's a bad video, but there is certainly an excess of B-roll footage. For those of you that don't know, B-roll footage is basically just footage you put on the screen when you're talking and don't want to edit something. And with like an hour-and-a-half retrospective, that is necessary. Both necessary to fill time and necessary because, well, you gotta show your audience what you're talking about. But I think the main flaw with that video is that it was a bit more, I don't know, I wanna be able to add more to the conversation, if that makes sense. It was a recap of what the video game is, why I enjoy it, and some little things that I would change about it. If it were on a scale of critique, I think it would be like, it wouldn't be surface level, but it wouldn't be a deep critique. It'd be like a medium level critique, I feel. Just nuanced enough to not be like, oh, I think it's good, and it's because Sonic goes fast. Oh, yo, what up? Hey, bro. Oh, that doesn't... Okay, fine. Come on. Oh, so because of that, I'm gonna continue making scripted content. That's a given. But my next few projects are a bit different, actually. As a result of the last video being so long for my usual stuff, I think I'm gonna ease my way into making some more longer content and take a little bit of a break. Not by no longer producing videos. I'm gonna be making more videos than usual, but they're gonna be smaller, so I'm gonna bounce back into like the 10-minute range. But instead of making like 10-minute game reviews, and it's not always just gonna be 10 minutes, by the way, that's just a rough estimate. Instead of like 5 to 10-minute game reviews, I want to take that amount of time to flesh out a specific topic, because I discovered through making that large video that if it's a topic that I genuinely care about, I can go on for a very long time about it. And I don't think there's anything wrong with the brevity of the shorter, more concise essays, but saving game reviews for bigger, like longer projects such as like 30 minutes to an hour is something I want to do. Because if I'm reviewing a game, it's gonna be a game that I care about. And if I care about it, chances are I have a lot more to say about it than like 10 minutes of video. Ideas I've been spitballing recently I've been thinking of some Zelda content because, again, Tears of the Kingdom, and I've been getting back into Zelda a little bit. My interests tend to ebb and flow. I never lose interest inherently in a series, but my amount of time spent with that series definitely varies from month to month, and I'm on a Zelda kick recently. I am currently working on a project with my friend Will, or Toonforge. It's essentially gonna be a Zelda, like, did you know video, but in regards to the music. Will is a musician, and I am not, which means he gets all the cool music effects about the series, and I basically just make everything look shiny. It's a project that's certainly been in the works for a while, but schedules have prevented it from truly flourishing, but it should be out relatively soon. Another idea I had, awesome. That was sarcasm for the deaf viewers watching. Sometimes the best jokes are the ones that aren't even jokes at their core. Apparently I'm a joke. Another content idea I had was a video detailing the best and worst of every Zelda game. Basically, a video that goes over every game in the series that I've played, but the idea is that the video would start in chronological order. So let's say Zelda 1. I would have one, maybe 1 to 5 minute segment discussing my favorite parts of the game, and then right after that, I would discuss my least favorite parts of the game. So I'd be detailing what I think are the best parts of the game and what elements should be praised, and then right afterwards, I'd be discussing the things I dislike about the game and how they could potentially be improved. I think it would be a nice, fun way to speak about topics I care about without having to make an hour-long essay on every game, which I'd love to do. I'd love to make an essay on a Zelda game one day. Another video idea I had was brainstorming a Knuckles game. I actually have quite a few notes down for it. In essence, it would be taking the Knuckles gameplay from every Sonic game and attempting to imagine a world where it's perfected. Because in Sonic Adventure specifically, I've always enjoyed Knuckles' gameplay. I think he was at his best in Adventure 1, and I really thought his campaign was probably the one that had the least flaws. On a level, I may even enjoy playing Knuckles in SA1 more than I enjoy playing Sonic. Yeah, it would essentially be detailing what I dislike about Knuckles and how they've gotten him wrong across the series and how we can improve that. I got a few other ideas, as well, but those are some of the important ones that I've been entertaining recently. Once again, shifting conversation because I have no clue how to segue. Tears of the Kingdom. It's soon. Am I excited for it? Yes? Question mark. Conceptually very excited. In reality, cautiously optimistic. I love the new art that we have for Link. I love how it looks really similar to the already existing Breath of the Wild artwork, but has its own like vibe and brought back some of the green. The game's art direction looks beautiful so far. I have not seen the art book leaks, luckily. Praise God for that, because I don't want to spoil myself on that game. What I'm hoping is that they don't go too far with the car concept, which sounds kind of weird at first, but hear me out. What I don't want them to do is to turn this into a Minecraft style, like, build your own, like, mechanisms and then use them and how did physics engine stuff. Because Breath of the Wild was very, it had a lot to do with the new physics engine, which was great and awesome, and I think they did it very well. What I'm assuming right now is that they saw the community experimenting with the physics throughout Breath of the Wild and said, hey, let's make a mechanic that lets you experiment even more with the physics, which is a brilliant idea, but if it's the focus of the game, I will not particularly be excited. I love being able to play through Zelda to experience new adventures and discover things. I'm far more interested in exploring an existent world than kind of creating my own content. In the same way that Minecraft fuels creativity, I think that creating your own vehicles and whatnot also fuels that. But if the inventor mechanic that I definitely foresee coming is like part of the main gameplay, it may take a little bit of convincing for me. Otherwise, I am absolutely excited for the game. The story is like I'm very excited for the story. I'm very excited to see where they go with that. Really hoping there's something to do with the with Demise's cycle. Considering the Ouroboros imagery we've seen so far, there's something to do with a rebirth type thing. And the idea of rebirth fits extremely well with the never-ending cycle of the hero. So like, I don't know, you know, we could have something on our hands there. It's actually gonna be the first Zelda game I ever end up getting on release day, because I've pre-ordered it. And I'm excited for that, because I've never experienced that. I don't think I've ever gotten a game on launch day, much less a game from my favorite series of all time. What I'm impressed about is that I got Breath of the Wild in like November of 2017. Like, I waited for that, apparently. Nah, not with Tears of the Kingdom. That is like right out the gate. I'm probably gonna record my reaction to it, most likely. I'm not planning on making it a series because I don't do series. At least I've discovered that doing a series isn't something that meshes with me. And by meshes with me, I mean I lose interest far too quickly, and I leave people wanting more of the series in the dust. So I just want to make videos like this in regards to Let's Plays going forward. Literally just a way for me to rant and release about stuff, weekly slap style. Ooh, it's glowy time. Oh, it automatically equipped my Master Sword. Light filled the Master Sword. Its blade glows with a golden light in the Twilight Realm. I don't know if that's ever really explained. The power of the souls has been transferred to your sword. The guardian deities of my world are on our side too. Yeah, that's cool. What if I equipped Ordon's sword? That's cool. I don't like you at all. Guys, it's the Zonai! Guys, it's one of the Zonai! Imagine the Zonai are actually just the Twilight. There's no evidence to back that up, but like, what if though? So yeah, actually, let me know if you guys are replaying any Zelda games in preparation for Tears of the Kingdom. I think it's a good way to drum up hype and yeah, get to re-experience some of your childhood adventures. I think within the amount of time I have, I'm going to attempt to beat every Zelda game I've never beaten before Tears. Obviously, I've beaten TP before, but I'm just replaying this one for fun. But the ones I intend on beating within the next 50 days or so are Zelda 2, Oracle Games, Spirit Tracks, and Four Swords Adventures. I got like to the Fire Realm in Spirit Tracks and then never finished it. And holy cow, dude, Spirit Tracks is so charming. I genuinely think it's becoming one of my favorite 2D Zeldas, which says a lot because there's some pretty good ones in the running. A lot of people really love Minish Cap, and I like Minish Cap a lot. I like it a lot, but unfortunately, I don't think I could place it above like B tier. It's a great, wonderful game, but I just feel like it's too standard for me to really latch onto it. That isn't an inherent flaw with the game. I don't think that's true at all. Oh, awesome. Very cool. But it's the kind of game that I like play once or twice and then just never really pick up again. This is a sound I make when I got the thing. On the topic of a Twilight Princess, while editing, I had been watching the Bread Pirates old series, No Z Run, which if you couldn't tell was just him playing Twilight Princess attempting to beat the game with as few Z presses as possible, so like targeting. But I absolutely suggest it. It's wholesome, it's early Bread Pirate content, and it's very nice. It's homey, if that makes sense. Like the kind of thing that you would make when you were thinking about content less as a professional endeavor and more of, hey, that's a fun idea, let's do it, which is a mentality that really should stick with you throughout YouTube, but doesn't often. The bigger you get, the harder it is to maintain a passion for YouTube. Because you get so obsessed with wanting to make something that'll perform well, you end up losing some passion along the way sometimes. Recently, I've found a relatively good balance between that, thank the Lord, in the form of wanting to make content that is like high-end and professional, but because I genuinely desire to make something good and worth watching, rather than, oh, I gotta add all the fancy editing and like stuff into my video so people will watch it. But if any of you watching are are YouTubers or people who just make content in general, go ahead and leave a comment, especially if it has to do with whatever the heck you're working on right now. If you just need a place to speak about your current outlook on YouTube or a issue you've been facing with it, oftentimes it's very good to release and let people know your creative struggles, or even just tell someone about an idea you've had. So the comments are absolutely open to whatever creative endeavors you're currently experiencing, because I'd enjoy a dialogue about that. Oh my gosh! Oh, that was terrifying. Oh my goodness, I am absolutely shaken. I was just looking around and he appears right there. I will never be the same, guys. I will never be the same. Not sure if I'll add this in or not, but since I am officially running out of breath and also topics to talk about, I've been recording for an hour already. I'm going to use this time to put up some silly Zelda fan art that I found on Pinterest because I'm a grandma. Now I don't know who made those, but whoever did, you're amazing. That was really cool. I saw those and I really liked them. All right, it's silly time, boyos. Oh, I gotta put the magic armor on for this. Magic armor has got to be my favorite looking armor in any Zelda game. It's silly boy. Look how cool that looks. He's gonna speak. I hate his mouth. I hate it. He reminds me a lot of the mouth of Sauron. The people of our tribe, a tribe that mastered the arts of magic, were locked away in this world like insects in a cage. In the shadows we regressed, so much so that we soon knew neither anger nor hatred, nor even the faintest bloom of desire. And all of it was the fault of a useless, do-nothing royal family that had resigned itself to its miserable half-existence. Oh, he's angry now. I had served and endured in the depraved household for far too long, my impudent princess. Whee! Oh my gosh! Sand jump scare. And why, you ask? Because I believed that I would be the next to rule our people, that is why! But would they acknowledge me as their king? No! And as such, I skipped it, oops. It was then, in the thrall of hatred and despair, that I turned my eyes to the heavens and found a god. You found a weird green man, sorry. Pretty sure Jesus and Ganondorf are very separate people. Mom said I couldn't have Skittles! If we can hate everything. Oh no. Mom, please, no, I wasn't upset at you, please, no. Mom, no, I'm sorry, Mom. Man, my mom looks weird. My mom's a big floating orb. No. I shall house my power in you. If there is anything you desire, then I shall desire it too. And I asked for Skittles. But none came. My god had only one wish. That they would be the sour Skittles I wanted. Wild Berry! And as such, I will take my anger out on you now. Oh my, no, stop it! You're scaring, okay, well, nice. Dost thou desire to tussle with the muscle? We're literally chill right now. Oh, hi, I forgot about you. Oh, oh my poop. Oh, you start back right here. That's oddly forgiving, but I'll take it. Oh, what happened there? Haha. He falls on his head. Dude, I love Zant. I know a lot of people were disappointed with how he turned out, but I don't know. In the context of what he is, I really like him. He's so silly. Oh, this theme is so good. I love how silly this fight is. Oh, he's little! Dang. He took that like a champ. Here it is. I love this boss setting. Oh, he's got the, oh, that's so cool. That's terrifying. Stop, sir, stop. Sir, please. No. Not the walls. I just got wolled. What was that? He just goes crazy. Okay. Mortal draw, let's go. I love getting that mortal draw. Let's go. Done. I have hands again. Wait, she already had those. Skadoosh. You know what that means? Let's go. Completed. Absolutely finished. That is a very fitting way to end this video. Thank you all very much for watching this extremely long rant video that I just felt like making for funsies. Just for fun. Keep up with the main channel if you want to, and maybe I'll start posting more on here when I just need a time to talk about random stuff. All right, see y'all later. Have a good one.